Last year, the National Trust for Historic Preservation named Red Wing a top vacation destination. Red Wing's Director of Heritage Preservation, Steve Kohn, describes Red Wing's architectural character.
The predominant materials in downtown Red Wing are obviously brick and limestone. Limestone mainly for the foundations of the building. At one point, Red Wing had 4 manufacturers of brick in town, and that's basically supply and demand. The supply was there, and another reason that you see a lot of brick downtown, it was what the style was, plus it was for fire. Red Wing had a history of a lot of fires, and the original buildings were constructed of wood. Brick helped maintain or eliminate those fires. Even though the downtown here has a bunch of different architectural styles, mainly the storefronts on each of these buildings is real consistent in their form. Basically, they start out with a bulkhead down at the bottom. They all have large display windows. They're divided by transom and a storefront cornice. And then the upper floors all have windows of varying styles, but they all have a rhythm, spacing that is pretty consistent. And then on the top of the building, you have a decorative building cornice, and that depends all on the different architectural style that the owner, when it was built, wanted to go with, and the time period when it was built.
Here in Red Wing's Central Park, the old bandstand is going to be replaced, which kind of leads me to my question, Steve. How does the city balance preservation with progress?
I think when the Heritage Preservation Commission looks at a project like this, where it does involve removing a historic structure, it's a tough situation for them. They have to weigh the good of the historic structure versus the usefulness of what a new structure, and what, in the case of downtown, the economic conditions that would allow for that building to be removed. But that's what it is. It's a way of balancing, preserving our best that we have downtown to keep the character, but we also have to realize that there are some circumstances where the removal of a historic structure is needed for economic reasons and for function, that not all historic structures are going to function for today's needs.